That was from the
and you
interview,
can see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit, sorry. Knocking over the computer.
With the erection?
With the erection. Yeah. Jesus Christ, Neil. Put a flag on the end of that while you're driving, will you?
Yeah, I'll put a flag on the end.
The other drivers might have some issues.
Well, just what you got to do is you take that red flag and you hang it off the end, if you know what I mean.
Get a right
so
bang
that
on
people
there
know, and people realize that this is something to avoid.
Wait,
caution. Danger, Will Robinson.
Handle with care.
This side up.
Oh,
this side up.
I'll be here
Objects in mirror are larger than they appear.
yeah.
In an attempt to attract more interest, I just shared this on my channel.
I'm watching.
I taped a red flag
so
to my dick. Yeah,
let's devolve the conversation as much as possible.
No, we always
do. We don't want anybody to watch. You're right.
Speaking of topsy-turvy, I'm watching Apology.
I could hear the monetization turning red right now.
Yeah, right.
I can hear it turning red. It just went from yellow to red for sure.
Yeah. I'm watching Apologia's takedown of it's a 2-hour-long video, but it's a takedown of a movie about the flood and about Noah. And in it, some of the Christians that are saying that it's possible. They built a replica they built a replica of Noah's Ark, put it in a fucking swimming pool and faked waves at it, and we're like, oh, but look, this thing can actually turn all the way on its side and and they said it can also be perpendicular straight up and still, and I'm thinking that's good for the animals, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, what about the animals? Never mind the actual.
What about all their poop
structure?
Hippos are great climbers.
About that the other day.
Hippos are great climbers. So when their Titanic log ship goes perpendicular to the waves, the hippo is totally not going to wrecking ball everything on its floor and turn it into jelly at the bottom of that pile. It's totally not what's gonna just be a hippo press.
Oh my gosh, hold my beer.
Or a fucking elephant press. Just whatever animals you want crushed, just put them in there.
Oh,
highly worth watching that video. It's good.
They're crazy people.
Speaking of hippos, there's another old English comedy called The Rise and Fall of Reginald Perrin, wherein whenever Reggie refers to his mother-in-law, a hippo runs across the screen.
Completely coincidental.
Come on.
Completely coincidental.
I don't have the best mother-in-law, but I haven't resorted to hippo jokes yet. Not yet.
Operative word yet.
Inquisitive
she could send me there.
Every time I look at it, I go, forgot to ask him how it worked out for him. Because Rhino, Vice Rhino used, I have this little, hang on a second.
Well, there you go, Vice Rhino. I mean, actually, that is the greatest channel name ever.
A little thing that you can attach to your phone, and it has little Bluetooth microphones.
Yeah.
And he said, I need something like that for what I want to do. And I'm like, just borrow this one. And he used it, and I wanted to find it because I've never used this yet. So I want to find out how the sound was. And I keep forgetting to fucking ask him.
Just try it.
Vice Pachyderms.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Crystal.
He was so
all right.
great.
So I decided to go old time radio here.
Oh.
Old time radio.
Charleston, made in Carolina.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, guys, I'm getting pretty tired. I think I'm still on Ontario time.
Ontario time. I'm always on whatever time, up at 3 a.m. no matter where I'm at.
I have a baby, so
I have to get up at 4 every morning. But tomorrow I got to get up at about 6.
So sleeping in.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I get to sleep in for a couple hours. Isn't that awesome?
I wish I could.
And Ollie looks pretty stoned. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
Mikey's
I
got
am pretty
kids.
stoned.
D, it's so
Why
awesome to have
on
you in
earth
there.
would Ollie look pretty stoned? I mean, really,
I don't know.
you know, like.
There's
Stephanie,
zero
I was
reason
with
to
him for 3 days, and he always had weed going.
It just never stops.
I wasn't in his hotel room when he was sleeping, so I cannot avow for that. But I can say that whenever I was around him, there was always weed going.
Everyone
That
was
was allowed.
secondhand stoned,
Perma-stoned.
including me. For some
Well,
reason,
I
I had
picked
the
you up
munchies
at the airport
all
at
the time.
5:30,
Yeah.
right? And while I was waiting for you at the airport, I was sitting in the car smoking,
In the
right?
car.
And then we
Who's in the
that's
car?
5:30 in the morning. So then we drove from there to Sarnia, and I smoked all the way to Sarnia.
Sarnia.
Smoke while you're driving.
I love this Eastern
Yeah,
Canadian.
Just a vape. I wasn't like hitting like balls, but just
Yeah,
a
no, he
vape.
had the little special
there you
pen
go.
for it.
Yeah, just a little
Maybe.
solo vape.
Just a little something to keep.
And he
you know,
wasn't
keep
driving
the
crazy.
wheels
Something,
turning.
something.
Yeah.
You know, you got to keep the
The
wheels
fuck
turning.
is that?
So
I know.
These are noise canceling, but I could hear something come
I hear
through.
it too.
It sounded
I
like
hear
a
it too.
weird ass horn. I don't know what it. Probably
Oh,
a
no, I
boat.
hear it.
I live by the rivers here, so there's probably a boat.
Down by the
Are you down
river.
by the key or something?
no,
I'm
he's in a
across
van.
from the quay. You know where Queensboro comes to a tip, and then
Of course
across
I
is
do.
New West. Yeah, I
Yeah.
live right at the tip of Queensboro.
Oh, okay. Why do I
Just the
always
tip.
picture you by Queens Park? I just
No,
always
that's
picture you
up
by
in
Queens
that's up
Park.
on the mainland.
I know where that is. Yeah, I live there. Yep.
I'm in Port Royal.
Okay. Yeah.
Canadian goose.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a Canadian goose you heard.
Oh, they're
You know what's funny?
everywhere. They're even
When I got
here.
back to Vancouver and I was sitting out front waiting for my roommate to come pick me up, I was chatting with this lady,
Canadian goose.
and I
Jeez.
said, she goes, oh, she's just lying. I go, yeah, I came from, well, I had a layover and all that shit because of the missed flight. I came, but
Oh, me
just got in
too.
from. I had to go from Calgary to fucking Cranbrook and then Cranbrook down to BC.
Oh,
and down to
Jesus.
Vancouver.
Don't even.
And I told her that, and she goes, "Oh, whereabouts you live?" I said, "I'm in New West." She goes, "Oh, me too." I said, "Yeah, I'm in Queensboro." She goes, "Oh, me too."
Yeah.
I go, "Actually, I live right in Port Royal." She goes, "Oh, me too."
Me too.
I go, "Do you live beside the bridge, the train bridge?" She goes, "Yes." I said, "Me too." She
Oh
goes,
my
"I'm on Star
God.
Crescent side." I go, "I'm on the other side of the overpass." She's like,
Oh
"We're
my gosh.
neighbors."
Oh
She
my
goes, "I think I
gosh.
seen you sitting out front of your building all the time smoking weed." I'm like, "Yeah, probably."
Yeah, me too.
That guy. I'm
There you go.
That's
that
me.
guy. Yeah,
I'm the weed guy.
It me.
How's that for? You say small world. I mean, it's huge,
So,
but in the
I-
grand scheme, it's minuscule. But yeah.
I had to leave from Stacy's. I went home to Stacy's for 2 nights.
I
My
gotta
first
adjust
flight
something.
out. Go ahead.
Hold on, Ale.
Frustrated. Sorry. Yeah.
That's okay. Go
Frus-
ahead.
Frustrated atheists. Sublime did not do smoke 2 joints. That's like
That
they
was not
were
Sublime.
just a redo.
Yes,
Re-
Like,
Yeah, cover.
that's
cover two.
they did a cover of it, dude.
Okay,
So-
now can Stacy finish her story?
Yeah,
That was very
Stacey.
rude. And I said
Stacey.
Stacy. Jesus
D.
Christ. There's me for fucking rude.
Everybody calls me Stacy.
Oh,
I didn't. I called you D all
You
weekend.
know what? You know what I did?
You
I
did.
tried to call you Stacy's
what?
mom, and I just said I'll cut the mom off for brevity because that's how
Yeah.
names in English works. My bad.
Oh God.
Okay.
But
I'll
your
just call
story,
you
please.
Mike for brevity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Sorry.
too many mics.
Yes.
Not.
I will do
I'll-
that. I'll go right over.
1,000
Okay,
space
you're welcome.
pardons.
I don't know if you guys know I'm in San Francisco looking after a gentleman here. I'm going to go over in a minute. So
Okay.
Oh,
left
didn't know that.
when I left Stacy's, she dropped me off at the airport in Kelowna. Got on the plane, supposed to leave at 10. They said, "Oh, we're delayed here for an hour. We're going to leave at 11." My flight for San Francisco was supposed to leave at 11:45. They delayed me. I missed my flight to San Francisco. I had to sit at the airport in San Francisco for 5 hours. I mean, in
Oh.
Vancouver for 5
Oof.
hours. The
For
whole
the
day
next
was
flight.
just like, yeah.
Yeah.
But my first time I was coming here in June, I was delayed 27 hours.
What the hell?
And they
Wow.
didn't pay for my hotel or food because it wasn't
What?
their problem. It was a ground crew issue.
Oh, see, I got a free hotel and food, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then they stole the lighter out of my baggage. They lost my luggage. Then they took the lighter out of my luggage. My Zippo that was a gift from my roommate
Oh,
had no
Oh.
fuel in it. It was like
Ah.
brand new. They took it anyways.
Damn.
And 2 packs of
Man.
smokes.
Okay. Gotta go, guys. Gotta look after my guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Have
Love
a
you
nice
all.
day.
Awesome to see you, Dee.
Great seeing
Okay,
you.
bye.
Bye.
Yeah, which I sent them. I have the receipt for that fucking lighter. This is what it looks like. I either want the lighter back or you're gonna fucking pay me some money for that lighter because
Yeah,
you had no
bitch.
right to take that lighter out of my bag. Oh, it's dangerous goods. No, lighter fluid is dangerous goods. That lighter was empty.
Just
want
like
it
your
back.
friggin' brains.
Yeah.
I could have just put it in my pocket and taken it on the plane and they wouldn't have said shit. But no,
Right.
I had to
Yep.
put it.
That's what you get for playing by the rules.
However, they
I-
they
you know-
didn't take away my Leatherman this time.
Well, that's
Probably
good.
didn't
I got-
fucking just
I
dive-
got darts confiscated once, which I thought was a little bit weird. It's like, what am I gonna do with these things?
The pilot might
Poke your
lose.
eye out.
You know their egos are so fragile.
I mean, there's a flight from Portland to BWI, and it's like, this is really kind of weird. It's like, okay,
Well, bar darts
Fine.
or lawn darts? Bar darts or lawn darts?
bar darts,
Good
just
follow-up
darts,
question.
but play darts, throw darts at target, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
got to
my
do
goodness.
that on a plane, but.
I just read Purple's.
And
joke.
this was before TSA and all that bullshit. It's like, oh, you can't have those. Right? What?
Zippo and a hippo.
They're darts.
I've heard that
Might
before.
play darts in Annapolis, because there are places where you can play darts in Annapolis, and might as well.
You can play darts anywhere you want.
If you're brave enough.
Yeah, but don't try to fly with them. I guess apparently it's just.
I guess
weird.
not.
I drove and I brought my darts with me. Never got a chance to play
Good to
darts
see you,
against
Dee.
anybody on the trip.
I have my own
Oh, you
darts. in
play
here
darts?
somewhere. They're buried somewhere here. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
used to play too.
you throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing darts
I
tonight against
toss.
my dad. I play in a league in the winter.
I used to years
I
ago.
used to.
I haven't played in the league for a long
I
time.
used to years ago as well.
I still have my darts though. They're probably outdated. I should probably get some new ones.
They're wooden.
Oh,
Oh.
we lost somebody.
We lost Michael. It's okay.
We
We're
lost
going to shut
Mike.
it
Are
down anyway.
Are your OG set of darts? Are they wooden darts? They're just like
No.
pine needles that you sharpen.
No. Pine needles. Yeah.
A couple of feathers
And
on
a-
the end of it.
That's
carefully
it.
carved out pine cone,
needles.
and then-
That's what we do.
A couple of seagull feathers I found out in the
Yeah.
field and stuck them.
Very
on.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Are they the big fat brass ones or the thin titanium ones?
They're the titaniums.
I've got.
Would
the
you
thin
want a light
titanium ones,
dart?
and I have the big fat brass ones.
No.
Would you want a
Oh,
light
no.
dart or a heavy dart? Or somewhere
They're
in
Depends.
not
the middle?
light,
style.
but they are the titaniums. I
A
think they're
super
weighted
light dart
titanium.
would be like 19 grams per dart. Heavy ones
Oh,
are like
dude.
upwards of 32, 33 grams.
Right.
Mhm.
Hellbound Hillbilly in the chat says my brother bought my dartboard with camel cash. Wow, that's
Nice.
if you know, you know. If you know,
you
you
go.
know.
There you go.
Steel darts. Yeah. All right.
All right,
Oh.
we're down to 2 against 2. Americans versus Canadians. What are we gonna
Okay.
do,
Dun,
Monkey?
Dun.
Are we gonna take 'em on?
Oh, now we're outnumbered again.
Ha
That's okay. I'm bringing this to a close because I got to get out of here. I got to go to bed. I got to still eat a little more
Okay,
because
so-
I really didn't have much for dinner. So, and hit
I'm
the
gonna
hay.
say-
say, can I say one thing real quick? I didn't really get a story time today, but we finally got a certified GE tech out to look at our washer dryer combo because the dryer's been doing fucking nothing for like months. You gotta
Really?
like dry everything like 40 fucking times because it sucks. So we get the guy to come out. It's like $115 just for the visit and all this shit. Man, I'm expecting some, big bellied, fucking half smelly, little bit of egg on his jacket kind of guy to show up. Oh no, it was a fucking nerd. It was a nerd. And then like he can't fucking help me lift the fucking thing. He can't move shit around. I'm like, Jesus fuck. Come on, man. You're supposed to be a repairman. You can't lift nothing. He over here struggling his ass off. I'm like, damn, I gotta be the strong one here. Fuck, dude. Like, this is not what my day was supposed to be. I missed my meeting. I was like, dude, I work from home on the computer. You're supposed to pick this up and fix it. Like, what is happening right now? But needless
What's
to
a
say,
read raid?
but needless to
I think it's Mark Reed is rating your channel right now.
Clifford
needless
the
to
Alpha and Omega.
needless to say,
And
Jesus, come on,
Go
let
ahead,
me
go ahead,
finish
go
it.
ahead.
Needless to say, I already knew what the problem with the fucking thing was. I looked it up online and I found the answers. They came out and diagnosed exactly what I said it was. When I talked to the dispatch lady, I told her, hey, please make sure they have this part on the truck because I don't want a second visit because I need this done quickly. Didn't have it on them. It's going to take a week to order it, and then I'll be back in a week, and then I can install it. Almost $400. The part is $25.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's
What the fuck's
insane.
up with that?
Fucking
crazy.
criminals.
That's crazy.
Fucking
yeah.
criminals.
You know, if you'd gone with the Maytag guy who's just sitting there the entire time, just got nothing better to do, you might gotten a better service. I don't know.
I should have just let his ass fucking struggle with it.
Oh, Robin.
You know?
What I like is how they make the parts for your washing machine by the
Like
lowest
dry
bidders,
option.
by the person that bids the lowest on the parts. So in other words, they cut costs there, but when it comes to servicing you, they charge you full fucking penny.
You know,
I don't even
one
mind
thing
paying for- Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. Just let me say, I can't believe how popular the Beaver has been in the chat tonight. I mean, it's nobody cares about
Known beaver lovers.
nobody cares about the lodge. They're all looking after the Beaver.
Hey, if Red Green were here, he'd like the lodge.
That's right.
All right, everybody. I'm
If the
wrapping
ladies
this
don't
up.
find you handsome, they should at least
They
find
should
you
at
handy.
least find you handy. Yeah.
And they should at least teach you how to fucking fix a dryer without being a total twat, charging me 800% more than what the part is for just
As
something
opposed
that
to
could have taken like
sort of
15 minutes.
A half twat.
My whole body is like in agony
Kinda
from
lippy.
lifting that fucking thing several times.
Fucking sorry. that sucks. It really does.
It does.
Oh,
I want
my
to slide
God.
in a thank you to somebody in the chat that I owe a thank you to, but I don't want to name him. So thank you.
But you don't want to name them.
Sounds-
Well, he didn't say I could. I'm not gonna out somebody for being kind and generous without their
That's when
permission.
you should out somebody.
Nah, not if they don't give you their permission. Maybe he wants to be anonymous. I don't know. Anyway,
All right. That's true
Hey,
too.
Well, then why did you bring it up?
because I can
What
still say
the
thank you,
hell are
and he
those?
still knows what I mean.
I was
They
in
know who they are.
line.
But now we're gonna
I was
ask.
I was in line yesterday to pick up a prescription for myself, and the dude, 2 people ahead of me, was sitting there and say, "Yeah, well, okay, great. I'll just take this one today, and I'll come back tomorrow and pick up the other one because I don't have enough money for it." And the guy immediately ahead of me in line said, "Dude, let me pick up that prescription for you." Guy turns around and goes, and these two men had been having a conversation about motorcycles, so they just like waiting in the line at the drugstore and the chit-chatting away. Dude goes, "No, you don't have to do that." And he goes, No, I want to, and he did, and it was a thing that made me think that people are actually decent
I think
every
most
now
of
and
us are.
again. You know,
I just did that for Neil on Sunday.
Yeah, I know. I
Almost
still got to
the
send the
same
30
thing.
bucks your way, but
The bank
Ollie
machine
takes
wasn't
this
working.
moment
He
to
was
get his
trying to
fucking
get a
$30 back. Fucking Ollie, man.
yeah, it
just
was just-
That
throwing in
reminds
a
me of
little
when
bit, a little bit of joy because that gave me a lot of joy. It's
Sure.
to see that, yeah, okay,
There
people
you
do
go.
give a fuck.
This
We
is by
of
Kate
little
Cohen,
thing.
by
That's
a
the
lady
book
by the
we
name
got,
of Kate
yeah.
Cohen that spoke at the BajaCon. I have
So-
this already on Audible, and I've listened to it, but I wanted a hard copy, and she signed it for
Ooh.
me.
Oh,
Cool.
Kate's an amazing lady. She said, for Neil, the print version. I hope you love it. She signed that for me.
Neil,
We have
the
sort of
version
the-
with pictures.
Yeah, it's the color book. So we have a similar background. We both were ex-Jews, right? So I told her that, and I said that there are Cohens in my family as well, like my cousin Jackie Cohen that owns the Army and Navy department chain here, which is a department store, a discount department store that my great uncle Sam started to make it more affordable for the families that were of the military people. So, because things were super expensive for military people back in the day, because they weren't paid a lot. So he started that store as a discount type store for the people that could use it, and they just shut the last one down a while ago.
man.
Yeah, they're all gone now. Part of our history. So I went to a place called the Sunshine Diner on Broadway here in Vancouver. My mom and I go there sometimes for brunch, and I noticed the pictures. They have all the Army and Navy pictures, and he said that she stopped some lady that was carrying a bag from the Army and Navy, and it was all artsy kind of bag with the black and whites and stuff. I said, "Oh, that's cool because my cousin Jackie owns that store." He went, "Really? You know Jackie?" I go, "No, Jackie. She's my cousin." He goes, "All right, your guys' meal's on me today."
oh,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
awesome.
That's
Got a freebie.
very cool. Very cool.
It's probing time. All right. Yes.
right.
Beavers can be addictive. I get it. All right.
To the
Thanks.
best of us.
Thanks to all you wonderful beavers out there in the chat. It's been,
Is that what
very-
we should call your fans, Neil? The Beavers.
the beavers.
Beavers.
The Beavers.
Neil's Orbiters shall from here on and forever be known as
The 604 Beavers.
Beavers.
the 604 Beavers.
It's Canadian,
The
you
Beavers.
perverts.
Yeah, get over it. Come on now.
It's all right. It's all good. But thanks everyone watching here on Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate you guys checking us out. Also, thanks to our amazing patrons and our members. And we have a new member tonight, Michael. Michael Bell became a member tonight.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Michael Bell.
Eventually, we'll get some
Thank
ticker tape stuff with everyone's names in there. I think we do have something.
Every friggin' time I remember right now. It's there. I just have to click it.
You are such a beaver.
It's right here.
Anyway, there we go.
Damn
course.
it.
Those are our patrons and our
Members too.
members as well. Starting to talk like I'm painting a picture or something.
Yeah,
All girls
fluffy-
used to do.
Fluffy clouds.
Happy little trees, man.
Happy,
You
happy.
can go.
Happy
You-
little trees.
You can go with the lodge, or you can go with the beaver. Whatever. It's all wonderful.
Oh, where's this little beaver gonna live?
All right, everyone. Until next time. If you missed the first part of the show, the interview part with Russell, or the governor, as he calls himself, there's a link to it in the description box below, and then you can find his Facebook link over there, and you can chat with him over on the Facebook. He's not on Twitter, so I probably
Smart
not going
guy.
to do a thank you tweet tonight. But until next time, guys, like I always say at the end of the after party, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
6
Peace.
Wonder